Now let us talk about the origin of Ayurveda. How did Ayurveda originate? You see, many people, in fact most of the people, they believe that Ayurveda is a folk medicine that has developed over thousands of years in India, and then it was passed on orally to many people, and some people, they compiled the entire information in the form of text, and from there it continued. However, the ancient Ayurvedic texts, they have a completely different set of ideas related to the origin of Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is not a folk medicine that developed over the years by trial and error, alright, but it is a complete set of wisdom, a complete set of information that descended from a higher energy directly to the human beings, directly to the human society. And now this may sound a little weird, but there are lots of scientific evidences now moving towards this concept. The origin of Ayurveda has two stages. First is the divine stage, okay, or the divine tradition. And second is the human tradition. So let us look at the divine tradition. Essentially, Ayurveda originated from the creator, the Brahma. Okay, now the concept of Brahma is very interesting. Brahma is a creator. Okay, so it is the cosmic intelligence that creates everything by thinking. And you'll find similar analogies in different cultures, yeah, because there is a supreme intelligence that is the source of all information, all knowledge, all wisdom, and everything descends from that intelligence. All physical manifestations, they descend from that intelligence, right? Now if you know about Mr. Edgar Casey, he was one of the main psychic in US, and he talked about a concept called Akashic records. And these records, as he believed, were a set of information that is already there. You see, this information includes everything that has happened in the past, present, and that is going to happen in future. So it's a complete blueprint of everything that has happened, that exists, and that is going to happen in the universe. So it's like kind of a book, and our life is, the process of reading that book. The book is already being written. It's already there. It exists. Everything is pre-decided. Yeah. And now what we are doing is reading the book and responding to it. So this response is in our hands. But yes, the book has already been there. And this is the concept of Brahma, the creator. He has created the book already. And according to Charak Samhita, Brahma created Ayurveda along with the creation. It's just like when you create a machine. The machine, the blueprint of that machine is already there in your mind. So when you create that physical machine, you also create a user manual, right? So if you buy a washing machine, you'll get a user manual that describes everything about that washing machine, how to use it, how to repair it, and what is the purpose and everything, right? In the similar manner, Brahma also designed the creation. And at the same time, he created manuals like Veda, Ayurveda, Vastu, so that we can use these manuals to steer our way through the creation and reach the ultimate aim, reach our purpose. So Ayurveda is basically the manual of creation, the manual of health, the manual the manual of life. It's Ayurveda. Ayu and Veda. Ayu means life. So, according to ancient text, Ayurveda directly emerged from a higher intelligence. It's not something that is, pieces of information assembled together to form something. It's already complete, it's already composite, and it is descended from a higher intelligence now. Now we have an emerging concept that we are controlled by a higher power. It may be called Akashic command, or may be called Brahma or God or whatever. And this command is basically running a simulation. There are increasing scientific evidences today that we are living in a simulation. We are living probably in a matrix which is already designed and controlled by a higher intelligence. And if you are able to access that higher intelligence, by changing your frequency, by changing your vibrations probably, then you can tap into the wisdom, that knowledge which is there, the immense amount of knowledge, and use it for your benefit. Now, Brahma, or the creator, who is dreaming about this world, and we are all working in this dream, he created the world and created Ayurveda along with the world, passed on this manual to the most intelligent beings on earth, that are human beings, and then everything started working, right? But in the divine tradition, we see that Ayurveda did not pass directly from Brahma. It passed from Brahma to Indra. Indra is the king of gods. Gods, they are the power holders, the entities that run the basic functions on earth, like clouds and rain and sun and all these gods. Just like public servants, probably, the way public servants, they take care of the sanitation, of water supply, of agriculture, of taxes and revenues and whatever. So, the ancient mythology believes that there are gods that are responsible, specific energies, specific power sources that are responsible for taking care of certain functions of nature. Okay, and Indra is the king of these gods. Now there's another interesting correlation. Indriya is the word, Sanskrit word for senses. Okay, and Indra emerges from this Indriya word. Okay, they have the same root. So Indra may also mean the king of senses. The king of senses is mind. Okay, and it is also called Atindriya, means it is beyond the senses, the mind. So probably Brahma, the creator, the cosmic intelligence, passed on this wisdom to the mind. And we know that today we have levels of mind. We have conscious mind, subconscious mind, and unconscious mind. So probably the unconscious mind is the creator, the Brahma, that passes on his wisdom to the subconscious mind, the mind that runs our body and all other things that we do unconsciously. And then from this subconscious mind, we can dive deep into our subconscious mind with the help of meditation, with the help of changing our vibrations, and get this information from the Indra, the king of senses, the king of gods. Yes, and I believe this. Why? Because according to the mythology, the Hindu mythology, gods have places in the body. Yeah, for example, eyes, they are born of sun god, because they create vision. So when you're looking at mind, our mind is, it contains almost all the information in the universe. It knows everything. So if we are able to access that information, then probably we can reach out to the Indra and get this information of Ayurveda from him. So this is what I believe, is that the creator Brahma created Ayurveda wisdom and passed it on to Indra, which means that the cosmic intelligence created this information, created the world and the blueprint and the manual, and passed it on to the mind. And if we reach out to the mind, to the subconscious mind, to the unconscious mind, we can access all of this information. Also, there is another very interesting emerging concept about parallel universes, which means that not only this universe, there may be multiple parallel universes where same people can be living their life in different ways, and there can be multiple intelligent observers that observe our world, probably take care of it. So the concept of gods, higher energy forms. Every religion talks about worlds, 7 worlds, 14 worlds. Probably these are the parallel universes that we are looking at today. And probably there are some intelligent observers that we may call gods or aliens, who descend to the earth and pass on the information, the required wisdom to human beings. There are so many legends associated with gods coming to earth and passing on some information, some wisdom that help the human beings evolve. So who knows, there may be some intelligent observers out there, and they are passing us this information through thousands of centuries, intact, complete information. Yeah, so this is the origin of Ayurveda according to the ancient text. And today we have enough foundation to believe that there can be other ways of getting knowledge rather than only experimentation and trial and error. And the basis of this entire knowledge